Hey guys, what's going on? Eric here, bringing you guys some more D2 content. In today's video, we are going to ID the loot from 50 Uber Ancients. Hopefully we make back our profit, because I ended up spending 2.75 high runes worth of runes and shards to acquire the sigils. I've been mapping a lot, but I haven't found that many sigils so far. And I've done a bunch of Uber Ancients on my own, just kind of like here and there as I acquired them, but never in the bulk format. And I did record all of these. Maybe I'll show the loot pinata at the end. I don't know, it might just be kind of like seizure inducing if you saw like 50 loot pinatas at the end. Anyways, we made some profit back from the shards, but unfortunately the only rune I found was a pole rune, so we're gonna need some help from IDing. We did find 6 unique rings, so hopefully we got 6 monoliths here to get some of that profit back. We'll see. Some rare jewels, some sets. Here's some of the charms, and these are all rares. Here are the rest of the charms. Here are the uniques. We'll look at some of the decent rares here as well, but I'm gonna ID this stuff in segments. We'll do the almanac, so I won't do like one by one. So we'll ID, see if it's decent, and then slam what is left. We're gonna need some help to make back that 2.75 profit, that is for sure. So let's get started. We're gonna do the set items first because, yeah, there's nothing too impressive here. I only found 2 Tau amulets so far, and I've yet to find a set BK ring so far. So, let's get it over with. All right, no Tau ammies. Let's see if we got a BK. Wow, those were all Cathans. All right, we did get the 6%. Unfortunately, the DR is low, so I think pretty much you just hope for 3% PDR. Get it up to that 9%. Did we save it? And we got Magic Find. I don't think this has any value, but now I can say I found a set BK ring. Moving on to the first batch of charms. Hopefully we get some decent high life skillers. I think the eye level is high enough. I didn't look at them, so if we get some 40 plus life skillers, that'd be sick. Or some melee grand charms, or maybe some gold find, or all resist. I don't know. Let's get started. Garbage. Nothing here, actually. Let's just scroll through. We got a couple skillers. Unfortunately, no life, plus the skills were trash. Alright, nothing too impressive there. Let's load up another batch. Charm batch number 2. We did find 2 Geeds, so let's ID these first, just so we have a good pick-me-up after finding all of that garbage. So hopefully these are decent. Let's go. 12, 33, not amazing. We got a 15. Unfortunately, the Magic Find is a little low. Let's scroll over the rest of these. Hopefully we find a skiller. We got a Trap skiller. Nothing too amazing. No skiller there. Did we get... Oh, man, it tried. If that would have been 8 all res, probably could have got... I don't know, maybe like a Goal or a Vex if that was higher. This might still have some value, but I'll probably end up just donating it. It looked pretty cool, though. And, no, not low level dueling. We didn't get life either. That one is low-level dueling, but nobody's really buying the plain 3%ers, and nothing amazing there. Let's load up the small charms. Having done a bunch of the Czar maps, I don't have high hopes for finding anything decent charm-wise, but if we do, that'd be nice. Let's ID some garbage. 8 all red, we can donate that one. Donate that one. 14 life, I usually hold on to 14 or 15s. Sometimes people buy those. Got a plane, if that would have had a resist, that would have been nice. We can donate that one. Donate that one. Donate. Unfortunately, nothing too amazing there. Let's move on to whatever I decide next. Moving on to the rare amulets. These are eye level 90, so they do have the potential to have +2 to a class. So hopefully something's decent. Yeah, I don't know, the possibilities are endless, but more often than not, they're garbage. Let's see what we got. I think anything that has a skill will probably donate if it is decent. I think that's worth a slam. Might be usable. That one's definitely worth a slam. That one's pretty sick. I think it needed all res to have value. If we got all res, it might be worth, you know, like a goal. You got to compare everything to Amara's. So somebody would really need that fire res or the Magic Find to really enjoy that. Not quite worth a slam. This one tried. It looks kind of cool. Not quite enough. We will donate that. Curses. Donate that. I don't think that one is usable. Again, we'll donate that one. Due to combat, it tried to be low-level dueling. I think the 12 strength set it over. I'm not really sure, because I think the res and the life replenish, I think 10 might be max for low leveling. I don't think this is worth a slam. Maybe we will just for fun. Not quite enough. We'll donate that. We'll donate. That one's kind of interesting looking. Not quite worth a slam. Like, even if you got 1 to all skills, I don't think summoners would go for that. I think we'll just, I don't know if we'll slam that one. This one, it's close. The poison length reduced seems kind of decent. I think I'll just donate it. I don't really want to use a shard on that. Again, donate. Anything else amazing? Oh, okay. The poison length reduced here is kind of nice. Maybe for like an ice blast or ice bolt, whatever. Rathma. Yeah, we'll slam that for sure. Combat. Everything here is not too amazing. I don't think that's worth slamming. Couple more. Martial arts. Poison length reduced is kind of decent. Even if we got 1 to all skills, I don't think this would sell for very much. Maybe it would sell for like a small amount, but I don't. It needed something else. All right, we got some res. Not quite enough. All right, I think what I'll do is anything that's decent, maybe we'll slam at the very end, but so far, not too bad. Let's load up. Let's do the rings. For the rings, I think we do have some potential to make some of our profit back. I have high hopes here that we get a really good melee ring or a really good caster ring, but time will tell. The potential here is high, but yeah, even if we find something decent, we do have to slam it and see if it survives. So let's get started. Let's see here. Good enough to donate? We'll slam that. That's kind of trash. It's dual leech. We got attack rating, but everything else is not too amazing. I really needed something else to set it over the edge. I think I'll just donate that one. Would somebody appreciate that early on? Lots of mana. The magic fine. Almost. It tried. Got another FCR ring. It looked decent, but the all res is really low. You know what? I think what we'll do is we'll just donate everything else that is decent. We got tri-res, which is kind of cool looking. But unfortunately, instead of 11 all res, it is 3 different attributes, and the other stuff is mediocre. But if we hit FCR on that, it would look pretty decent. This one tried. It had a little bit of everything, but not quite enough. We had minimum, but a little too low. We got 10 all res here. The leech is low. I think maybe if we slammed life leech, even I don't know. It might sell. We'll hold on to that, but it tried and it failed. We finally got a max damage or a damage range one, but when these go up to like 25 combined, right now we're only at 16. It does have mana leech though. A lot of the damage rings don't all have mana leech, so maybe we'll slam that. It tried. Holy shit! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Damn, 26 bonus. This needs leech. If we hit leech on this, I got light radius with the bonus attack rating. I think those are in conjunction. I really wish there was attack rating, but I think 10% is 10% better than like 120 attack rating. I assume so. Percentages sound better, but man, I'm tempted to sell this as is because this is probably worth maybe like a high rune. So I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind and whether or not we made our profit back, because we might ruin our profit when we brick some stuff, but 26 damage is insane. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. There we go. Dex, mana leech, attack rating, all res. If that PDR would have been something else, like maybe like 14 or 15 to max, that would have been decent. This one really needs, I would say, life leech. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe all stats. We'll see. Life after each kill, strength, and maybe a new person would appreciate that. Got some leech there, not quite enough. This one's garbage. Actually, I'll probably pick up all of this stuff and just donate it in a free game anyways. This one tried. We got attack rating, all res, poison length reduce. Not quite enough there. Got a lot of stats. We got some leech attack rating. Again, that one tried, not quite enough. Hell yeah, this looks pretty sick. FCR, all res, magic fine. This really needed like life or mana after each kill, but if we hit 20 FCR, that will definitely make some of our profit back. All right, let's keep going. We got leech. Not quite enough. Another 10 FCR ring. Again, any like baseline 20 FCR ring is like a goal or a vex like minimum. So even if the other stats are mediocre, we will make some profit back. That one almost tried. We got some leech here, not quite enough. Minimum, again, not quite enough. Wow, tons of mana right there. We haven't really found too many decent like mana after each kill or life after each kill rings. This one tried. I think this one might have some value if we hit Magic Find. I think we'll slam that one. If we hit like 50 Magic Find, that would be pretty nice. This one tried. The attack rating is a little low. Again, we got another useless attribute at the end there, but almost perfect cold res there, which is pretty cool. I think we'll slam that for sure. No, not enough. Not enough. 10 to minimum. If that would have been like, maybe if that was like 10 to dexterity, maybe I'd slam that just because it would be more damage. Minimum attack rating. The poison length is kind of nice, but everything is just a little too low to slam. 10 FCR. We got tri-res again, but it's not what we're looking for. 10 FCR. We will slam all of those. This one looks kind of cool. It looks very clean. Nothing's technically useless there, but we will donate that. Not quite good enough. Garbage. That might be the worst one yet. I haven't really been paying attention to what's been the worst. Max, that just had a bad combination of everything. Lots of stats, but we needed some damage or some leech. That one's pretty bad as well. Minimum, poison length. We got some magic find. Not what we're looking for. Minimum, strength. The reses are good. Maybe if we hit mana leech. I don't know. This one's still kind of missing just enough. But hypothetically, if we hit mana leech, could we get a gold rune for it? Maybe a mallow or an ist or whatever. I don't know. I think that's worth a shard. We will slam it. This one tried. Everything is too low. I don't know what we're going to ID next, but you will see in the edit. I don't know about you guys, but ever since they buffed rare jewels back in like season 3, 4, or 5, I forget when they did it, it's just I get a little bit of an adrenaline rush because of the potential to find something really amazing. Yeah, you find a burr rune, you know the value of it, but if you find a rare jewel that hits all the right attributes, it's just, there's so much potential value in that one single item. But if you've done a lot of the Fallen Garden maps like I have, you don't get your hopes up too much. Yes, it's fun to find it, but I'm not expecting anything amazing. If we do, I'll be excited, but this is not a lot of jewels to, like, the odds are not in my favor. With that being said, let's see if we found anything decent. Here we go. Nope. No. Low-level dueling, 15 with attack rating. This really needed, I would say, 20 ED or almost another 10 to max. It needed to be much higher. Nothing too amazing, unfortunately. This one tried. If this would have had 3 mana after each kill, this would have had some value. Unfortunately, this is the only decent jewel. Let's move on. Bummer. Time to ID some mediocre uniques and then some of the circlets. Hopefully some of the circlets are 2 skills with 20 FCR. I ended up IDing a handful of Frostburns, but this was the only decent one that I just assumed to be garbage, but it's decent enough to corrupt after the fact. Let's ID some of the chance cards. We got 29. We will donate 30. We will donate. Just, oh, forgot. One was Merman and one was Inferno. Let's see the Andy. The Andy's pretty decent. This one's definitely getting slammed. Almost perfect ED there. 120, it tried. It tried so hard. 1 to Druid. We're getting skills on everything. 2 to Cold. Nothing too amazing, unfortunately. Let's check out these Laying of Hands. We'll slam this one. This one's pretty trash. Can we get a 3-2? 2-1. Anti-perfect. Absolute trash. Did we get? Oh, that's a +1 on that. Let's load up the rest. All right, we got a couple potential GG items here. We got a Verdungo, and then we do have a K-Hagen. Even if this is a Schaefer's, it's not an Eth, unfortunately, but if it's high ED and we hit 4 sockets, that would be decent. We'll slam this anyways, just for like a mercenary, maybe appreciate it. The Doombringer is not Eth, and then this is a mediocre item anyways, so we'd have to hit a really high ED with a base high ED slam. So let's ID. 216, we'll just donate that. That is not high enough. 277, that's actually pretty decent. I think if we hit 4 sockets, that might have some value. Most likely not, because it's non-F. You got to really take advantage of that repair's durability. And 29 all res, we'll up this, and then we'll slam it. And Stone Crusher, unfortunately, just has been trash ever since they nerfed it. +1, okay. Can we get a 15 DR? 12, 36, 12. Well, if we hit 2% max all res, this will still have some value. Or maybe like 10 increased attack speed. I don't know. I think the last thing I want to ID are the rings, and then I'll show you the rares that were pretty decent. So far, we've not guaranteed our profit just yet. We need a skill ring. We need a Stone of Jordan. We need a Wisp. We need a BK. Or we need a Mara or a High Lord or yes. Or a really high ED, high res Saracen. Let's see this Nokazan. Hey, we got a metal grid. The attack rating's kind of low. The res is mediocre. Stone of Jordan. Oh, that's a... Oh, man. If that fire was going to be a little bit higher, that would have been nice. Decent Nago ring. We'll slam that one. There's the Monad. Horrible Nago and another horrible Nago. We found a Stone of Jordan, and the stats are pretty decent. I would say, technically, we made our profit back. now let's see if we save that profit. Oh wait, I'm gonna show you guys the rares and then we'll do some slamming. All right, so not everything here is amazing. Some of these are like, oh, almost decent. Let's review. This one hits, that faster run walk is kind of cool. It's got 25 to max. The ED really needed to be a lot higher. So unless we hit ED attack speed or ED deadly, this probably won't have too much value. I'm not going to puzzle piece this just because the base is not that amazing to begin with. With this one, we did get 4 to all skills and 20 attack speed. I don't know if hitting 1 to all skills would save this. I think you really need to have 5 to begin with and then like 1 to all skills on like a craft. So basically 5 or 6 to all skills is what you need. We'll throw a shard at this for sure. I don't know. Let's move on. I found quite a few 10 FCR, 20 faster hit recovery belts. I would say, you know, like 5, 6, 7, somewhere around there. And I keep them just for fun, but I never see anyone asking for these or buying them. But this one was pretty decent. I don't think I will slam it. I'll just hold on to it for now. What I look for in rares, side note, I ID'd virtually all of the rares in these Uber Ancients. So I looked through a lot of garbage. And this one is probably the best PDR that I have seen on any rare armor to date, because usually they're like 7 or 8 or 9 or no PDR at all, but this has poison length reduced as well and ED. The other attributes are mediocre, but if we hit 3 sockets or if we hit more damage reduction and then box for 2, this would have some value. I think it's pretty sick. I wish the ED were higher, but I think it's worth a slam. This one suffers from a bad base, unfortunately. It is 410, but it's non-F and it's a halberd, so even a winged axe with high ED just doesn't do anything too amazing. Maybe we'll slam it just for fun. I don't think we'll make our money back. And even if we do, maybe we can sell it for like a gold rune or something. I don't know. If the ED hits, we'll upgrade it. Excuse me, these boots, they tried so hard. That stamina needed to be fire res. I don't think I'm gonna slam these. Maybe. They're close. They're very close. These ones hurt. Unfortunately, we got defense instead of attack rating. I think if we slammed 10 attack rating on these, maybe they would sell for something small. So if we risk a shard and then we sell these for like a mal or an ist or a gold, if they hit attack speed, might be decent. Some people put a lot of points into burst of speed, so if we hit negative target defense, these would be kind of decent as well. But I don't think anyone searches for just martial arts. When they're searching on the trade site, they put in attack speed, so they would probably never see this. These tried as well. They needed some more damage. Again, maybe I'll slam them. We'll see. The base is not good and they're non-F. This one just reminded me of my Zealer days. We got decent damage and then we got Fools. There's no attack speed. I'm not going to slam this. This one was just kind of fun to look at. I think we are ready to slam some items though. Moment of truth. Let's let's see what happens. This is a long video. Hopefully it was worth everything that went into it. Let's slam this thing. We got requirements, unfortunately. I'm not gonna upgrade this. Pretty much if we get all skills is what we're hoping for. Then a mercenary might appreciate it. We saved that. We saved the brick. Let's get that out of the way. Hopefully this peasant crown survives. The replenish is low, but if we got one to all skills, fire res, we will donate that. Moving on to the second one. Replenish life, unfortunately. Merman's not too amazing. Pretty much just hope for a handful of things, but we're gonna get mana regen. Fire res, not too amazing. We want deadly strike, ED, or attack speed on these, and we did not get that. And Dario sound +1 or 3 sockets, please. We got 1 socket, unfortunately. We are looking for 2 to max or increased attack speed, and we got hit recovery, unfortunately. These, regardless of the corruption, these are just not that expensive for some reason. So FCR, we got life. All right, let's do some of the rares. Pretty much just want, I would say, life steal. And we got curse reduction, not what we are looking for. This one's not too amazing. I think we pretty much just want magic fine, and we got life after each kill. I don't think this will sell. Maybe we'll donate it. All of the FCR rings, we just want more FCR. I think the odds of hitting it, I don't know. I've hit quite a few 20 FCR rings, relatively speaking. We're getting energy. Gosh, look at all that mana and energy. Another FCR ring. This is probably one of the nicer ones with that resist. And we got dexterity. That may or may not sell. Most likely not. This one, the mana really needed to be higher, and then that gold needed to be max damage. But if we hit lifesteal, maybe it will survive. All right, that one may or may not sell. The resist is really nice, but the leeches are just unfortunately a little too low. We want more FCR on this one. We got poison res, unfortunately. The tri-res one looks pretty cool. Let's hit that FCR. Mana after each kill. That actually might sell. That one's kind of decent. Let's see, minimum. I don't know what we want on this. Probably just mana leech. We got energy, unfortunately. Let's finish off these rings here. Actually, you know what? Let's put this bad boy over there. Oh, I'm scared to slam that one. All right, what do we got here? 16. All res stats. This one may or may not sell. It's mediocre. PDR. Eh. We got here 10 FCR, and we got some magic fine. And all res. It bricked. What did we get? Bricked it into this thing. We'll donate that. This one was pretty clean looking. I really like the max dexterity and the max mana. Needed one other good attribute to be pretty amazing. But if we get life still, maybe more stats? Maybe more stats. Attributes, oh, it's gone. And we got energy. All right, the skill rings, nothing here was too amazing. I think we want 1 to all skills or 10 FCR. I would say 1 to all skills for sure. And we got gold fine. Ugh, that's unfortunate. We got traps. Pretty much just need 1 to all skills. And we got more cold res. That is so much friggin' res. We will donate that though, unfortunately. This one, it tried. Even if we hit 1 to all skills, we are competing with Amara. And we got hit recovery. This one, it didn't have all res, unfortunately. So I think more magic fine or 10 all res would be pretty nice. I think that's literally the only thing we want. And we got stats. It looks pretty cool. It just, I don't know. Paladins have tons of res from their shield and other items. So this may or may not sell for like something, probably something really small. So, all right, the Nagels weren't too amazing. And we got garbage. Oh, we had one more rare. This one's pretty trash, but if we hit FCR and we got strength, not amazing. And we have another FCR ring with some life and res. Did we hit 20 FCR on nothing? Yes, absolutely nothing. That is unfortunate. Let's do this rare, I guess, just for fun. Maybe it will sell for like a small rune if we hit ED. And we got, oh, it bricked. We got attack rating into a brick. Let's grab the other rares real quick. All right, I'm gonna slam these. If we hit something, maybe they'll sell for something, a small amount. Pretty much, you need to find somebody that wants that poison length reduced. And we bricked it into a garbage item. All right, this is on the cusp of being usable. pretty much just 1 to all skills. I'm not going to piece these. And it survived, and we got life after each kill. This one needs ED and attack speed, or ED and deadly. I would say the attack speed might be more beneficial because we would have a higher ED, and this has no attack speed. And we bricked it. What'd we get? Attack rating. That is unfortunate. Let's do the rare armor. I want this to survive. I really want 3 sockets, or yeah, I think it needs 3 sockets. 20 faster run walk would be kind of decent, but I just don't want to brick. I just don't want to. We bricked it. 156 ED, 1 socket. That is unfortunate. I looked this up. There's one with 4 sockets that I didn't check the life on it. This has perfect increased life. That they only wanted like 7 shards. So if we get 4 sockets, maybe we can sell it for something. And we got mana after each kill. Yeah, okay, sorry, now I'm nervous. I want these to survive so badly. Even if we get trash corruptions, this one is so sick. I've only found 26 damage one other time, and I sold that ring for like 4.5 a couple seasons ago. Alright, let's do the metal grid. And we got gold fine. Alright. This is gonna make or break our profit. You know what it's gonna do? It's gonna brick it into the same graphic. I'm calling it right now. Ah, man. I probably should have just sold that, but whatever. We got FCR, gold fine. If it would have gotten gold fine, I could have still could have sold it. Here we go. We want mana after each kill, life after each kill, 10 faster run walk, 20 magic fine, or obviously 10 FCR. So we want it to survive. Don't give me a like gold find or like a single res. Don't change the graphic, please. Okay, it did survive. Please don't brick into a similar ring. We got strength. It did survive. We may or may not have made our profit back. Most likely not. I think that's everything. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like if you guys want to see more. Subscribe to the channel. I may or may not show the loot pinatas at the end of this video. It's already really long, so we'll see. All right, bye.